Good evening, everyone. You can turn your cell phones down, the vibrator off. We're going to start the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order. This Tuesday, May 21st, 2019 is now 4:30. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you on that. Can we get a roll call on the commissioners?
Merrick,
Here.
Soto Presley, Kaspricki,
Here.
Myrick,
Here.
Hubbard.
Here, for the record, we have 4 present tonight with 1 absent. Okay, number 3 is declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
None were received.
All right, that brings us to number 5, our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we might have 5 applicants.
Yes, we had 5 applicants. The first applicants, Eric and Vanessa Hernandez, are no longer going through their house. Their deal fell through on the home.
Okay.
Akila Long is stuck in traffic, so she's trying to get here.
That's fine. The other applicants that are here tonight, if you want to come forward up here, welcome.
And also Marianne Carter should be on her way as well.
All right, you 2 gentlemen, just want to introduce yourself to the commission here.
My name is Noe Menez, and I'm a resident here in Hammond for 2 years now. Moved up from Lafayette, Indiana.
Okay. And how did you hear about our program, Mr. Maness?
Someone who went through the program told me about it, and so I looked up the information online on the website, and I got in contact with Andrea here, and I was referred.
Okay.
Very good, thank you.
My name is Anthony Medley. I've lived here since I was 3 years old. I heard about the program through my realtor and lender,
May I ask who's your realtor?
McCormick.
Jeff McCormick?
Yeah, Melissa.
Pardon?
My realtor is Melissa, but she works with
Melissa
Jeff.
Okay, from McCormick Realty. Okay. Are you both guys first-time home buyers?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions from anybody else?
Not I.
Not you? Okay, Mr. President, I make a motion for the approval of the homebound conditional forgivable loan program for the 2 applicants that are here and for the 2 applicants that's on their way, provided they attend a future meeting.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second for our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for the 2 applicants that are present tonight, along with the 2. Hopefully they'll show up tonight and they can introduce themselves. If not, just attend a future meeting. Can we have a roll call, please?
Merrick,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kaspricki,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. You 2 gentlemen,
Congratulations.
congratulations. If you want to be excused, you may. All right, number 6, our emergency program. Looks like you have 1 applicant.
Yes, Mr. Lois Rouse received emergency money for plumbing and electrical issues.
Did she get a new furnace as well?
Yes.
And everything's been completed?
I don't think they're completed yet, right?
Yesterday.
They completed yesterday.
Okay. Is everything satisfactory, Ms. Rouse?
Control, the contractor said that everything was okay.
So it's okay for you? Everything was fine? Okay. Say yes.
Wally, I know you got questions.
No, looks like someone in need, and we're here to help this time, so that's a good thing.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the emergency program for Dolores Rouse for 7434 Marshall.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for the emergency program for Delos Rouse at 7434 Marshall. Can we have a roll call, please?
Merrick,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Aldridge.
Yes, motion passes. 4 yes with 1 absent. Thank you.
Did I can go? Thank you, Mike.
Okay, number 7's approval of proposal for the Hammond Innovation Center repairs at 5209 Holman Avenue.
Commissioners, we're going to ask that you table this. There are 2 estimates in your packets, but there's a huge difference in the amount of the estimates, and we're awaiting another estimate for the repair. So Jen Bussey from the Hammond Innovation Center was here earlier. We're just asking because it appears that the parapet wall on the Hammond Innovation Center building needs to be repaired. But because of the difference in the scope of the job duties of both of the estimates, we wanted to get some more for your review. Preferably wanted to get about 3, but we noticed such a large difference in the cost. So what I've asked her to do is sort of barricade the area off so no one will walk and if potentially a brick won't fall on them, because I don't think any have actually fallen at this moment, but I want to make sure that the area is sort of barricaded off or secured. And then we're going to get some more estimates, so hopefully we'll have something to submit to you at the next meeting. But I wanted to have potentially more than 3 in some different scopes of work as far as the repair of the parapet wall.
Mr. President, I make a motion to table the approval for the proposal for the Hammond Innovation Center repairs.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to table the approval of proposal for Hammond Innovation Center repairs at 5209 Holman Avenue. Can I have a roll call, please?
Merrick,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Aldridge.
Yes. Motion to table, 4 yes with 1 absent.
One of our homebound
okay.
has come, Mary Ann Carter.
Okay, welcome. We'll go back to number 5 under homebound. We just wanted you to introduce yourself. We appreciate you taking the time and effort to come out.
No problem, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm late. I was at
No,
work and I just forgot
fine.
about the meeting.
They
My
might
name
have
is Mary Ann
Usually they'll
Carter.
ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
If it's your first time
Yes,
home buyer, and what was maybe the name of your realtor, or how did you find out about the program?
my cousin is my realtor. I'm trying to think of what real estate agency she goes through, but I'm not 100% sure.
What's the name?
Sarah Kraus.
I don't know. Well, see, we're both realtors. She's shaking her head no, but that's okay.
She's actually relatively new to it.
Pardon?
She's relatively new to it, but she sent someone up here before with the home buyers thing. So she told me about it, and
Okay, that's good. We just want to know how people find out about a program. Are you a first-time home buyer? as
Yes.
well? Okay, so, Mr. President, let you know that you are being approved,
Yes.
and we appreciate you coming out.
oh, thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, number 8's approval of purchase agreement for 1733 Lake Avenue.
You want me or you?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Tony, I think the,
so you have a purchase agreement, which is an offer for 1733 Lake Avenue. I believe we originally advertised the sale of this for $233,000. The offer in your packet is for $200,000. We can either accept, reject, or counter.
And the 230 was,
233.
233 was what the like properties went for?
The average.
That was the average of the appraisals, yeah. And that's similar to what they're going for, yeah.
And he currently have an offer for 200,000 on the table.
That's correct. Oh, that's our representative? Yeah, if you want to hear from the Realtor, Mr. Myrick keeps correcting me about that. That is, she's in the audience, and I know she may,
Nancy Stoneman.
and Nancy may have something she wants to say about this before you make a decision, but
No, I'm, nothing to say.
Most realtors have something to say, that
Well,
I've found, the ones that I'm familiar with.
oh, okay, well, I'm a woman of little words, I guess, as far as real
You
estate
want
goes.
to make a few comments, it's fine.
Okay, well, I submitted the purchase agreement on behalf of my buyer client. And it was prior to your last meeting in April, so the offer is really expired. I didn't know when your next meeting was going to go, and then we weren't on the agenda for the last meeting. But my client is someone who lives in the Whiting-Robertsdale area right now and is just looking for a new home to move into, so that's all I have to say.
All right.
As for discussion, it's nearing a 15% haircut. Greg, is that normal?
The market is so volatile right now. I mean, I don't have a problem with the 15%. It's up to you guys.
May I also interject something else? The property right now is not a listed property, so I did ask in further conditions to be
We saw
compensated as well, so I don't know
saw that.
if you saw it. Okay, I just wanted to point that out as well.
So commissioners, also I want you to take in what you may want to also take in consideration is some of the other properties that were sold at Lincoln Lake were sold for the listed amount. So you may want to take that in consideration. So I don't know if you want to consider countering this amount.
Well, and then I'm thinking, it's only, we're only paying commission on the one side. We're not paying on both sides. So if you take that in consideration, we're pretty close. Because normally you would have did a 5%, not 3%. You would have split at least 50.
Commission is negotiable.
Yeah,
No, we
no,
can't
so
talk about that.
So if we had listed it and did a 5 or did a 6, we would still be right in the ballpark.
5% is 10,000, right?
10,000.
I mean, it seems like a haircut to me, especially if all the other properties went for this price. And I mean, I know this is what realtors do, but just seems to me in a good market, Whiting-Robertsdale, seems to me like we're demeaning the other properties we sold.
Okay.
Is my thought.
So we can accept it, counter it, or reject it. What do you want to do?
Well, I think counter it would be my recommendation.
Okay, make the motion. Make the motion to counter it.
To what amount?
Okay, so we've 15%.
Anything's going in there.
Split the difference.
Nancy, do you happen to know the lowest amount that the home in the Lincoln Lake?
I think 225.
I thought something like that.
I'm sorry?
225, she thinks that the lowest home in the Lincoln Lake, because there were 5 homes that were sold, so she believes the lowest one was 225.
The last one, that's.
Well, I certainly wouldn't go below that.
That's what I was
I would call that my bottom.
Okay, well, make the motion.
Off the top of my head, I move we counter at, split the difference, 228.
A second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor for a counter of 228 for the purchase agreement for 1733 Lake Avenue. That's 228,000 counter. Okay, roll call, please.
Merrick,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Hopbridge.
Yes. Motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
Question, will you prepare a written counter? Do you want me to, if I talk to him and this is something that he wants to accept, should I just write a new offer for 228?
I would do it that way, yeah, I mean, it'll wind up eating into any proceeds with attorney's fees. I don't want to do that either, so.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, I would just verbally counter it, and then if he's willing to do it, then go ahead and write up the purchase agreement, and we'll get it signed.
okay, and then I would just get that to Africa.
you can get it to me.
Would I have to allow enough time for another meeting for expiration of that offer, or
No, because they've already authorized doing it. at
they're the
220.
counter?
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
at 228.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty.
Okay, we'll go back to Homebound. We have the other applicant. Welcome. Just like to introduce yourself here to the commission. We were already approved your Homebound, but we
Hi, my name is
appreciate you taking
Akila.
the time to come.
Thank you, sorry I was a little late
That's
coming from
okay.
work.
Hi, Ms. Long, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
So how did you hear about our program?
Actually, I've stayed in Hammond, for about 4 or 5 years. So that's how I knew about it. And then plus, once I, decided to buy a home, my realtor made sure that she expressed that to me as well.
May we ask who your realtor is?
Yes, her name is Brenda Toverson through Berkshire Realty.
Okay, I know Brenda as well. Okay. Are you a first-time home buyer?
Yes, sir, this is my first time.
Okay. I had other questions.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep, thank
Good luck.
you.
You've
Thank
already
you.
been approved.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You may be excused, ma'am. Okay, that brings us to, back on to number 9, acceptance of proposals for the sale of real property commonly known as 474-478 Fayette Street.
So you've had one response to the RFP, which I'll open, and that is from 18th Street Brewery. Says improvements of between 600 and 750,000. Offering price of 80,000. So that is less than the minimum bid amount. I would accept and refer this to staff.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further question or discussion on this bid, or RFP, excuse me? Okay, roll call, please.
Merrick,
Yes.
Soto Presley, Kasperky,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Roberts.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, I think approval of revisions to homebound down payment assistance, we're gonna be tabling that, right?
That table can be taken off.
Or just taken off?
Yeah.
Okay, no action needed. Thank you. All right, that brings us to our reports. We've got Ms. Africa Tarver. Would you like to share anything tonight?
Yes, I just wanted to invite the members of the commission on Tuesday, May 28th at 6 p.m. at Hast School. Jeff Speck of Speck and Associates, I believe that's the name of his company, will be coming to the downtown Hammond area to talk about a proposed plan for the downtown area. We're really excited about that. As you know, he came a few months ago, and he was telling us some things about the downtown area, certain things to sort of revitalize that area. He gave us some tentative things, but now there's going to be a public meeting, whereas he'll request public input. He'll also have certain a series of small meetings with some major stakeholders in the downtown area. So please feel free to come on Tuesday, next Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Hast.
What time, I'm sorry?
6 p.m.
Is this the same with Mayor's Night Out, or is this something different? I couldn't remember.
This is something different,
Okay.
but we're really
28th?
Yes, on the 28th. So he's a very, he's a renowned planner, He's done a lot of really good things in other areas, so we're really excited about some of the things that he has proposed for the downtown planning. He's going to get public input, but we're very excited because as he did a walkthrough previously, he gave us some very favorable ideas regarding the downtown area, and this will go hand in hand with the residential study that was done by Volkman. So we're really excited about the direction downtown Hammond is taking.
I believe I'm out of town, but I would really love to hear or read what I can about it, but yeah.
Most definitely, we'll get you some information.
Okay, exciting news. Thank you, Mr. Arthur. All right, that brings us to number 12, our bills, register of claims. That's claims for May 1st, 2019 through May 15th, 2019. That's claims R 57400 through claim R 57478.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the claims dated 5/1/19 and ending dated 5/15/19. Claim number R 57400 through R 57478.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the register of claims. Any additional questions on these claims for staff? Okay, roll call, please.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes 4 yes with 1 absent. Okay, number 13 is new and unfinished business. Okay, doesn't look like we have any at this time. That brings us to number 14, public comment. If anybody would like to come forward, you have 3 minutes to speak now. Okay, public comment closed. Number 15.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.